Hey, thanks for tuning in. We left off having painted this in gloss black. I'm going with this paint scheme. This isn't the exact model, but I like the combination. I think you know I really like Mr. Color paints, but I've become fond of the AK Real Color ones as well. I went with stone gray for the top, cream white for the wheels, and yellow-brown for the main body color. The yellow-brown sprays very flat. For the interior surfaces, which you can barely see, I gave it a coat of Mr. Color GX100 Clear Gloss. The interior soft surfaces I painted in Pro Scale Napa Black Leather. The stone gray sprays between satin and gloss, so I had to hit it later with a satin varnish. The cream white sprays between satin and flat. I used the Pro Scale 2K system. 6 mil of the clear coat, 3 mils of the activator, and half a mil of thinner. For varnishing, I use an Iwata Revolution 0.5 millimeter. I let the 2K cure for a week. Ignore the fuzz. I filmed that quite a while after it cured. You can see how they index there. Time to put the engine back in and attach the exhaust pipe. Two pins on the inner wheel for indexing. Several indexing points for the chassis. You can't see this in the end, but I use Mr. Dissolve Putty there. I have the Microsol, Tamiya, Mr. Mark, and VMS systems for setting and softening. This has become my favorite, the VMS system. There's a lot of carrier film around the decals. This is where I ran into some fit issue. There's only one way the black panel goes on the inside, but then the outer panel doesn't line up. I rechecked all the assembly of this to make sure it was correct, which it was. There's really only one way that can all go together. I got a little frustrated and decided to come back to it in a bit. And then found my other major fit issue. I was dry fitting the body panels and they wouldn't sit flat on the frame. It's that little lip there. After I trimmed that off, it then fit down. Alright, let's figure this out. I started trimming down the black panel there, but it wouldn't fit flush at the front. Same for the other side. I had to cut off that little fin at the top, then it fit just fine. The firewall flexed back. Once that was in, I could build up the rest of the body, which went on like a charm. I haven't glued in the back body panel just yet. Dry fitting the front seat backrest. I touched up the top of that cushion with more Napa black before gluing. Now for the chrome pieces. First I applied a gloss black. They give you a template for the window mask. This is my favorite chrome paint right now. As I mentioned earlier, there's so much carrier film on these decals. Sorry about the color, but I added the hood panels. I waited 2 or 3 weeks for a morning when my hands weren't shaking so bad to add those. I lived in Indiana for 4 years, so I went with those plates. Almost forgot about those. I used the roof as a jig to build up the frame. And there she is. So yeah, my first of the new releases from ICM. Certainly an improvement on the older releases. And overall, a very enjoyable build. I can recommend this kit, it's quite nice. Thanks for watching. Be well and happy modeling.